So, as many of you know, there has been a recent tragedy in Tokyo yesterday. A 41-year-old man screaming, "You die," ignited a flammable liquid at the door of a revered animation studio in Kyoto, authorities said, setting off an explosive blaze that rapidly consumed the three-story building of the studio. Officials said 33 people were confirmed dead in the fire. "36 more were injured, 10 of them critically. Eyewitness cell phone videos show enormous, thick black clouds of smoke billowing from the structure. The suspect's identity and motives remained a mystery as of now. Police said the man, who was being treated for injuries he sustained from the fire himself, was neither a current nor former employee of Kyoto Animation Company, a renowned producer of hit TV series. Affectionately known as KyoAni, the company was founded in 1981 and has a devoted fan base worldwide. Residents of the densely populated Fushimi Ward neighborhood, responding to the terrified screams and pleas for help, assisted in the rescue of victims, many of whom emerged signed, shoeless, and bleeding, some leaving bloody footprints on the sidewalk. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry, expressed his condolences to the victims of the blaze in a tweet, calling it an arson murder spree. "I'm speechless," he said. "I pray for the souls of those who have passed away. I would like to express my condolences to all of the injured and wish them a speedy recovery." Work to recover the dead and wounded from the building was slowed by the instability of the badly damaged structure. The suspect was burned on his feet, hands, and chest, collapsed nearby while attempting to flee, officials said. As he was treated for the non-life-threatening injuries, police said he confessed and would remain in custody. Police said multiple knives were also discovered at the scene. Police did not give a motive, but a witness told Japanese TV that the attacker complained that something of his had been stolen, possibly by the company, the Associated Press reported. He sounded he had a grudge against the society, and he was talking angrily to the policemen too, though he was struggling with pain, she told Kyoto News. He also sounded he had a grudge against Kyoto Animation. A total of 67 employees were on duty, police said. Of those, 10 were discovered in a state of cardiac arrest on the second floor. One victim was quickly declared dead, and 10 others sustained serious injuries, while 26 others escaped with light injuries. The incident occurred around 10:35 a.m. local time at Kyoto Animation's #1 studio. An expert interviewed by CBS News partner network TBS TV said the compactness of the approximately 7,500 square foot structure and the fact that there was only one exit made it especially vulnerable to attack on the building's entrance. The perpetrator apparently went to great lengths to plan the crime and obtain gasoline, the sale of which is tightly controlled in Japan and is not sold in containers. Fans from around the world took to Twitter to urge donations and to express disbelief, horror, and sadness. Kyoto Animation are a rarity in the anime business, wrote Twitter user Mike Toole. They treat their people well. They strive to own part of their works, and their creations are constantly excellent, and at the very least on a technical level. A user named... Sorry, I don't know how to read that. To think it was only a few nights ago that my friends and I gathered to watch A Silent Voice. I'm at a loss for words. Why the hell would somebody do this? Some speculated that the suspect might be a disgruntled otaku, a Japanese word referring to socially awkward nerds who obsessed over anime and manga comic books. In recent years, reclusive obsessives have been blamed for committing sensational crimes, a charge anime fans say unfairly and inaccurately characterizes both those who enjoyed cartoons and the estimated 1 million or so hikikomori, I think. Sorry if I botched that. Or social recluses. It's not otaku commits crime, but the criminal happened to be a customer of anime. A 20-something female anime fan was quoting as saying in the Business Journal publication. Anime and manga is so persuasive throughout Japanese society, she said, that it is unfair to accuse pop culture of fostering criminal minds. That's about as far as I want to read. I'll put the link in the description to this article. But it's kind of hard to say anything about this. This is the fact that something like this can happen makes a lot of people lose faith in all of humanity. And honestly, I'm starting to see why. You know, some of my friends are like, you know what, I've completely given up on society. I've completely given up on humanity as a whole. And I'm starting to see why. Honestly. I mean, it was the Avengers actress, the little girl getting bullied. Then it was that the Spider-Man headstone, and Disney denying it, and now this. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I find it hard to believe that this happened. Not in the sense that I think it's fake, I don't. But in the sense like, this is just unbelievable. I find it unbelievable that someone has the capacity to do something like this. And I honestly don't know what I would do to this person if I met him in real life. This is... We're not talking about teenage pranksters or anything we're talking. No. We're talking about a 40-year-old man that willingly murdered, put people through pain and agony. And honestly, it doesn't matter to me whether the company did steal something from him. And here's why. If someone steals something from you, okay, you don't murder them and injure them, or, you don't go to that sort of length to do something like that. You don't. That just makes you scum. Uh, I was scrolling through my YouTube feed tonight. Just a few minutes ago, as the time of recording this. 2 a.m., getting ready to go to bed, right? Just scrolling through my YouTube feed just to check out what's up. And, I'm half asleep at this point. And then I see, because I'm subscribed to a lot of anime channels, I myself enjoy anime. And I see this I see this story. And my eyes widened. All of a sudden, I was awake again. I was just sat there, staring at the screen in disbelief that something like this could possibly happen. It could happen to anyone. It could happen to you. It could happen to me. It could happen to my friends and my family. It could happen to anyone. And honestly, that's the part that really scares me. This could happen to someone you care about. You know, there's a lot of people out there that actually have the capacity, the amount of mental derangement to do something like this. I don't know. I guess I'll keep you posted, as usual, if and when this story progresses. Recently, I think it was right after this incident, or today, people have started a GoFundMe for the recovery of these people, and I will be linking that down in the description. Please do whatever you can to help. These people did not deserve what they got. Nobody deserves this kind of thing to happen to them. Nobody. Anyways, I will link this article in the GoFundMe. I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe, as usual with these type of videos, because that would be very egotistical of me. But I am gonna have to ask you to at least share it. Share it around. Spread this message. Make sure people know about this kind of tragedy. Make sure people know about the GoFundMe, and make sure that people know so they can help out however they can. You don't necessarily have to donate money if you can't. Just share it around to people who can. Anyways, that's about as much as I can stomach for this video. All I can say as I end it here is I hope that I hope that the people who were injured make a speedy recovery, and I hope that you know, they will. I hope the company as a whole will recover from this. And I send my deepest condolences to the families of the ones who were killed in the fire. And I just hope it gets better. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Like I said, spread it around. Do whatever you can. And as usual, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.